Man, so it's really nice to see Starlight finally fully in with the boys. Man, we know she's fully in with one of the boys, alright.
Hey guys, it's Dan, your host, your DN's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for the boys. This one is going to be doing my review for what is the final episode of Season 3 of The Boys. This one is titled The Instant White Hot Wild.
Alright guys, this is going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for the boys. This one is going to be doing my review for the season finale of Season 3 of The Boys. This one is for the Season 3 finale, The Instant White Hot Wild. Okay, so I'll say one thing right off the bat. Season 3 has had probably the most outrageous titles I've ever seen for a season. The titles have been just out of this world, craziness, just, yeah. But anyway, let's get into the actual review now for the season finale. So, this was a packed episode. This was a really, really awesome episode. So before we go forward, of course, I do want to remind you guys that this will contain spoilers. So if you have not watched the episode yet, definitely go ahead and watch it before you watch this review. So, let's get right into it. Where the hell do I even start? I mean, the fights, Soldier Boy, Maeve, I mean, I just, this episode had it all. So, I guess we get started from the beginning. The episode begins, and I was instantly just, jaw dropped by the whole thing. We've got Homelander that comes back, and he basically takes Ryan with him. Ryan actually wants to go with Homelander, and they leave together. So that was pretty insane. So they both leave, and Grace just watches this happen as Ryan seems to just be wanting to join Homelander, you know, his father, and wanting to be like him, I guess. That was a crazy way to start the episode. But then you get the stuff that Starlight said in episode 6, and that influences the fans and the rest of the people in Vought to try to figure out where Queen Maeve is at. So Maeve does get out of jail. She does break out, killing a whole bunch of people inside of a vehicle, and she goes back with the boys. So we have a reunion between her and Starlight and all that kind of stuff as we see her back with everybody else. And you've got Huey in this one. Now, Butcher instantly, turns on Huey, and at first I was like, okay, Butcher, what are you doing? But we find out later on that he actually did it to protect him. We find out that he actually did it because he didn't want him to be involved in any of this. So he knocks him out. Starlight saves him, and basically Huey joins back with MM and Frenchie and Kumiko, who Frenchie is kind of struggling in this one. You know, he's kind of taking coke and stuff like that. He's not doing so well after the whole situation with the Russians, which still is not resolved yet. We still haven't seen what happened with that group yet this season with Nina and, you know, some of the stuff that kind of remains. So we'll have to see in season 4 kind of, you know, where that's going to go. But yeah, Frenchie kind of is not, you know, feeling too well after that. But essentially, you've got Maeve in this one, and they all kind of decide they're going to take them down, you know, together. So they run into Butcher and Soldier Boy, and this is when you get the divide, right? You get Maeve that goes with Butcher and Soldier Boy, and you get Starlight and the rest that are going to go to Vought. Now, meanwhile, in Vought, you also have a few other things going on. You've got A-Train and his brother, who his brother does not want anything to do with him. You've got Ashley in this one, who we reveal to have, she is wearing a wig, and it's a pretty crazy moment when she takes it off as well, too. And then you've also got Black Noir in this one. So Black Noir is still struggling, obviously, because of Soldier Boy and him being kind of back, you know, in the flesh. And Homelander doesn't really know if he can trust Black Noir anymore, you know? He says, you know, you knew that he was my father, right? And, you know, you didn't tell me, that sort of thing. And he kind of realizes that Black Noir can't be trusted. So he literally puts his darn fist through his friggin' stomach, and it comes out through the other side. And he literally kills Black Noir. So Black Noir is dead, guys. Black Noir is dead, and I really like the way they did it, too, with the cartoon characters. I didn't like it so much in episode 7, but I actually do like how it kind of comes full circle in this one. As he's, you know, bleeding out, he's dying, and Homelander killed him, right? So he then goes to A-Train and Deep, and he says, look, I don't need any of you guys. You guys are all pathetic, you know? You guys all have your own problems, so I'm on my own. I'm facing this on my own. You guys can, you know, frig off, whatever. I really don't care. But he tells them off as he shows them Black Noir's mask. So that was insane. Now, let's talk about the confrontation at Vi. We have Butcher, we have Maeve, and we have Soldier Boy. Now, Ryan appears, and this is what kind of, you know, startles Butcher a little bit. And Soldier Boy ends up talking with Homelander, and you kind of wonder at first, like, is Soldier Boy going to team up with Homelander? And then he starts calling him a pathetic son and a loser and this and that. And this is when you get the fight that kind of ensues. Now, when Ryan's here, that really changes Butcher's whole perspective, right? So you've got Huey and the rest. They kind of go into Vi. Huey tells everybody to leave, evacuation style, the whole kind of thing, because it's not safe and he doesn't want anybody else in there to die. So everybody else kind of runs out of Vi. But you got the confrontation that takes place, and you've got Butcher and Homelander. Now, one thing I did not expect to see is, which this was insane, after Soldier Boy hurts Ryan, Butcher teams up with Homelander to take down Soldier Boy. And you actually see both Butcher and Homelander team up just for a second to take down Soldier Boy. That was insane. And they then start kind of fighting back and forth. You got Butcher versus Soldier Boy. They start kind of fighting back and forth. You've also got Maeve, who then battles Homelander as Homelander's trying to help Butcher take down Soldier Boy. And you've got Maeve that fights Homelander. Now, this fight was intense as well, too. Arguably even more intense than the Soldier Boy and Butcher one, because Maeve literally loses her eye. Homelander literally, like, digs his hand into her eye, and Maeve loses one of her eyes. That was insane. So she's, like, suffering at this point. She's not doing well. She's still trying to take on Homelander. And you got Starlight that comes in and faces Soldier Boy, and you've got MM that comes in, and it's all of them versus Soldier Boy. And basically, well, they get him. They absolutely get him, and they almost kill him. And it was pretty intense because you kind of wonder, like, is someone gonna die, right? But man, Maeve has the ultimate sacrifice in this one as she pushes Soldier Boy out of Vought, out the window, and sacrifices herself in order to kill Soldier Boy. And it blows up, basically. And, you know, we're kind of under the impression that Maeve is dead and Soldier Boy is dead and all that kind of stuff. But we then reveal later on, after the fight is over, that not only did Maeve survive, and it sounds like she's going to kind of move away just for her own safety, but we also have Soldier Boy that appears to be been locked back up by Grace, just like, you know, in the flashbacks. So, yeah. That's insane. Soldier Boy is alive, but he's being, you know, held. And you've got, you know, Maeve that does survive, only has one eye now, but she's, you know, moving away somewhere where, you know, Homelander can't find her, which I believe she'll be back. I think Maeve will come back. I think she'll be back in Season 4. I think that's just kind of like an ending for now, you know? But I think she'll come back in at some point with, like, a cool eye patch or something cool like that, you know? But anyway, so you've got Butcher in this one. Obviously, everybody's pissed at Butcher, and it sounds like Butcher, according to what the doctor said after the fight, he doesn't have much longer to live. So that's pretty crazy. It almost kind of makes you feel like they're setting up an endgame for this show at this point, which is kind of crazy. But he comes back with the boys. You've got Starlight, who's now official member of the boys as well, too. She is Annie, not Starlight. She's part of the boys. And you've got Butcher that comes back, and it sounds like they're all banding together, and they're going to take down the Newman lady together. So as they kind of see her over the news, and Butcher's like, yeah, she's got to die, right? You know? So they are going to work together. Butcher is back. Everybody's back. And it appears like they're going to let bygones be bygones. At least that's what it seems like. But again, Butcher did a lot of stuff this season, so we'll see how things go in Season 4, and how much of a time skip we get between that time as well, too. Now, the ending scene was something that I just lost it over. You basically have Homelander that introduces Ryan to the crowd and to the people, and someone doesn't like it. You know, they throw the cup towards Ryan, and Homelander hates it. So I remember at first I was like, oh no, like, this is not good. He's in front of a crowd, like, he can't do it. He kills the guy, and the crowd cheers for him. And Homelander's, like, looking around like he's like, okay, I can do whatever I want, you know? So that's pretty screwed up. My God. And that is how Season 3 comes to an end. So Insane finale. Absolutely insane, outrageous finale. I cannot believe the kind of episode that they gave us for this one, honestly. Definitely let me know in the comment section below, how do you feel about the season finale of The Boys? What did you feel like after watching the finale? And what are your immediate reactions after seeing that ending? After seeing everything that went down with Maeve and Soldier Boy and Homelander and all that stuff? Definitely let me know and write your comments in the comment section below. So, of course, guys, if you're new here, make sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos for The Boys. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for The Boys. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.